So today we're going to make a deck or a platform for that swimming pool. You see that swimming pool? Because that side it got a slope going this side, so it's bad. One more thing, that leaves keep falling to the pool, so I want to move it here so it's under the sun. It will keep the water warm and good for the summer. Yeah, let's go, let's start. I started laying out the concrete blocks first, put the gravel first, and then stomp it so that the water will drain down to the ground. And I used 6 concrete blocks, 4 feet distance each beam. By the way, I'm making a 10 by 8 deck and using 2 by 8s and 2 by 6 pressure treated wood. I highly recommend using a leveler for this one. So I use 3-inch nails for my nail gun and then put 3 nails each connection. Always check if it's square using your speed square, and I did it all 4 sides. And one thing, you put the wood, because the wood is not perfect, there's always a bow, so make sure to make the bow face up. I'm missing one 4 feet 2 by 8. That's why I use this spare 2 by 6, cut it to 4 feet and use it instead. Doesn't mind because these 4 feet that run across is just to stop the beams to flip down. It doesn't bear any weight from the deck, I think, but honestly we don't have a budget. Just so you know, this is also the wood that I used last week for moving the shed, and now I'm using it for another project. So if you want to check if your deck is square, you just measure it across, and if you have the same measurement, so you're good to go. I need to cut all these 2 by 6 3 inches shorter because the thickness of the wood is 1.5 inches, so it's gonna be 2 sides, so 3 inches, so that all in all, if you nail everything, it will still be 8 feet long. I learned this technique in YouTube. You just line all the woods and cut once instead of measuring and cut it one by one. Next, I'm cutting this 8 feet joist header to 7 feet because the swimming pool is just 7 feet long. And finally, fasten everything. Thanks to my wife, she's holding the other side for me. And then 3 nails each joint. Now making it center to the beam. Again, make it square by measuring across. Keeps a small adjustment. Nail it. Nail the floor joist to the beam. Level it again. And I just realized this concrete footing was not in the middle of the beam, so I gave a small adjustment and level it again, measuring 16 inches distance each floor joist. I did it both sides so that when I nail it, it's gonna be smooth as butter. Okay, so let's check if it's level. Spot on. How about this side? This side. Yep. This side. So that's it for today. Part 2 up next. See you there.